And in the heart of India, along the sacred banks of the Ganges, dwells a sect of ascetics known as the Aghori. Revered and feared in equal measure, the Aghori challenge conventional societal norms with their unconventional practices and beliefs. These enigmatic sadhus are devotees of Shiva, the Hindu god of destruction and transformation. They are easily recognizable by their distinctive appearance, often smeared with ash from cremation grounds and adorned with human bone ornaments. The Aghori are a stark reminder of the impermanence of life and the cyclical nature of existence. Aghori Sadhus are found primarily in the northern regions of India, particularly in the holy city of Varanasi. Varanasi, also known as Kashi, is a city of immense religious significance for Hindus. It is believed to be the abode of Shiva and the place where life and death intertwine. The Aghori are drawn to this city's spiritual energy, where they can fully immerse themselves in their unconventional practices. Their presence in Varanasi adds another layer of mystique to this ancient and sacred city. The Aghori are known for their extreme practices, which often involve engaging with death and decay. They believe that by confronting the taboo, they can transcend societal constructs and achieve spiritual liberation. Their rituals often take place in cremation grounds, where they meditate amongst the dead and perform rituals using human remains. These practices, while shocking to outsiders, are central to their belief system. The Aghori are not for the faint of heart. Their path is arduous and demands a complete surrender of societal norms and material possessions. They renounce all worldly pleasures and live a life of austerity, seeking enlightenment through the embrace of the unconventional. The Aghori serve as a potent reminder of the diversity of religious expression and the myriad paths to spiritual awakening. The origins of the Aghori can be traced back to the ancient Kapalika tradition, a non-Puranic form of Shaivism that emerged between the 4th and 8th centuries CE. The Kapalikas, meaning skullmen, were known for their unorthodox practices, which included ritualistic use of human skulls and the consumption of alcohol and meat. They were often depicted as fearsome figures, challenging the established social and religious order of their time. The Kapalikas, like their Aghori descendants, believed in confronting societal taboos to attain spiritual liberation. They viewed the human body as a microcosm of the universe, and believed that by transcending the limitations of the physical form, they could achieve union with the divine. Their practices, though considered extreme and transgressive by many, were rooted in a deep philosophical understanding of the nature of reality. The Aghori emerged as a distinct sect within the Kapalika tradition, inheriting their penchant for unconventional practices and their profound reverence for Shiva. They trace their lineage back to Baba Kinaram, an ascetic who lived in the 18th century and is said to have attained immortality through his intense spiritual practices. Baba Kinaram is revered as a pivotal figure in Aghori history, his teachings forming the bedrock of their beliefs and practices. The Aghori, while drawing heavily from the Kapalika tradition, developed their own unique rituals and philosophies. They placed a greater emphasis on the consumption of human flesh and other taboo substances, believing that these practices held the key to spiritual liberation. This distinction from their Kapalika predecessors solidified their identity as a separate sect within the broader spectrum of Shaivaite traditions. At the core of Aghori beliefs lies the concept of non-duality, the idea that there is no separation between the self and the divine. They believe that Shiva, the ultimate reality, permeates all aspects of existence, even those considered impure or taboo by society. This belief system forms the basis of their unconventional practices, which are aimed at breaking down the illusion of duality and experiencing the unity of all things. The Aghori believe that the path to enlightenment lies in confronting and transcending societal norms and taboos. They argue that these constructs are arbitrary and ultimately meaningless in the face of the divine. By engaging in practices that are considered repugnant by mainstream society, they aim to shed their conditioned responses and experience the world from a place of pure, unadulterated consciousness. One of the most well-known and controversial Aghori practices is their consumption of human flesh. This ritual, known as cannibalism, is not undertaken lightly and is surrounded by specific rituals and beliefs. The Aghori believe that by consuming the flesh of the deceased, they are absorbing their spiritual energy. and breaking down the barriers between life and death. Another central Aghori practice is their use of human skulls and bones in their rituals. They view the skull, which houses the brain, as a symbol of consciousness and the impermanence of the physical form. Skulls are often used as bowls for offerings and as ornaments, serving as a constant reminder of the cyclical nature of life and death. In contemporary India, the Aghori continue to fascinate and repel in equal measure. Their unconventional practices often clash with modern sensibilities, leading to both curiosity and condemnation. However, despite their controversial image, the Aghori remain an integral part of India's diverse religious landscape. Their presence a testament to the enduring power of ancient traditions. The Aghori have in recent years attracted the attention of scholars and researchers interested in understanding their beliefs, practices, and social dynamics. Anthropologists and religious studies scholars have conducted fieldwork among Aghori communities, seeking to shed light on their rituals, beliefs, and the social structures that govern their lives. Academic interest in the Aghori has resulted in a growing body of literature that seeks to demystify their practices and place them within a broader historical and cultural context. These studies explore the Aghori's relationship with death, their use of taboo substances, and the social dynamics within their communities. Despite the increased academic attention, the Aghori remain an enigma to many. Their unconventional practices and beliefs continue to challenge societal norms, prompting both fascination and fear. However, their enduring presence in India serves as a reminder of the diversity of human spiritual expression and the myriad paths to enlightenment.